courtroom.
Okay. I'm going to show you what's been marked as State Exhibit number 4. Do you recognize what's on the CD?
Yes.
Did you make that CD?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what is on this?
It is a PowerPoint presentation that has video clips of the videos from this video system within the store, more or less clips that just show the action of what occurred in the store as the victim walks in and as the victim leaves, the actions that occurred within the store there. Clips that were removed from the full files of the videos that were received from Richland County Sheriff's Department.
At this point, the state requests to enter number 4 into evidence.
Well, Your Honor, I think it is admitted, we certainly conceded that surveillance obtained from our business was admissible insofar as with the reservations of the
Can you
discussion.
speak up more?
Yes, I'm sorry, I'm a little hoarse. We earlier agreed, Your Honor, to the admissibility, or at least business record admissibility, subject to any further objection. I am not yet clear what this gentleman means by PowerPoint, whether there is editorializing. He is not an expert, as I understand. He is an investigator who was asked to put video surveillance obtained from our store together. If it is simply video surveillance tagged one after the other in some fashion, I don't know that I have an objection. If it has editorial commentary, whether it's typewritten on the screen or otherwise, I'm just not sure what we got here, Your Honor. That's my problem.
We'll be entering this under Rule 1006. It's just a large amount of videos condensed in different video clips.
Okay. Commentary or anything of that nature?
The only thing that we have is like, slide numbers and like an alphanumerical, just like a little thing on the bottom so that we know like what slide is what. These are all from the work around. They all come from stage 3. That's already in the evidence.
Stage 3.
One second.
Well, hold that. Stage 3 is already in the evidence, it just wasn't published, so it doesn't even need to be on. This is. Go ahead.
Now, in some instances, are you asked to edit videos?
Yes, ma'am.
And when we say edit, you didn't change or alter any of the people's actions or the contents or anything, any audio of these videos, did you?
No, I typically all I will do is stretch out video to make it so that it's a little easier to see. By that I mean to make the frame or the action on screen take up more space on the display. I might make a clip. When you say edit, I think that includes just taking a piece of the video out of the larger video to show a clip of it so that we're not watching a full 2-hour video where there's only maybe 5 seconds of action on that video. That is correct. I'm not changing the scenario or adjusting people's location within the frame, specifically just condensing some of the material that was provided.
Okay, and can you edit a video to slow it down, speed it up, and zoom into certain parts?
That's right, yes. Oftentimes we'll slow down video to allow the action to spread spread out over more time to give the viewer a little bit more time to see what's going on. The same goes for when you say zoom in, like stretching it out so that if, say, what we're trying to see is just taking up a very small piece of the video up on the top right corner or something like that, we'll just expand that up so that it takes up more space on the display, so what's occurring there in that corner is just a little easier for people to see.
Okay, and can you like amplify audio and volume and stuff like that?
Yes, when I adjust audio, I adjust the gain, which is the baseline level of the audio, so it raises the volume of all of the audio that was captured equally. I don't go in and highlight specific areas of audio to gain, to bring the volume level up. I gain the entire audio track so that it all lifts up.
And can you also combine, or I guess stitch footage from different camera angles in different videos into a continuous sequence?
Yeah, so in many cases we'll have video files that are just a specific camera location, but if there's action occurring where there's 4 or 5 cameras pointing at that action, I can cut between the different camera angles to follow the action as it moves around within a location, within a store, wherever the video is taking place.
And did you do those types of editing in the PowerPoint that you created?
Yes, ma'am.
And so you said your presentation is in a PowerPoint format, so you can actually like play the video on each slide in the PowerPoint?
Yes, each slide is a different clip of video that was lifted from the material provided from the surveillance systems within the Shell store.
And did you add like slide numbers to the top right just to kind of so you can see what slide is what?
Yes, to keep track of.
And did you add, oh, I'm sorry.
No.
Did you add like an alphanumeric to like A3 on the bottom just so like you'll, just as an organization tool for you?
Yeah, so there's a folder that has the clips labeled, and yes, as an organizational tool, there is also a label on each slide that shows what the file name was of the clip that was pulled.
Okay. And when you're creating PowerPoints for a case, sometimes do the solicitors provide you with like some basic background information on the case, like time certain things happen or like who certain people in the video are?
Yes.
Okay, and does that help you kind of understand what you're looking for when you're making these videos?
Yes, especially in cases that have a voluminous amount of video, having a time frame of when the action occurs or an idea of what a suspect or a victim or somebody that is pertinent to the case can be extremely helpful.
And in this case, were you given information that the shooting happened around 8:04 p.m. and the victim entered the store a few minutes before that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And the videos, when you watched them and reviewed them, did you see timestamps on them?
Yes.
Okay, and where did those timestamps come from?
Typically, there's a lot of surveillance systems will burn into the image of the video time code and a date that is being fed to that file from the recording system of the surveillance video system. So many people will have, maybe you'll have a 4-camera system in your own home, and it'll plug into a little box, a DVR, just like some cable companies will have, where you can record videos at your home. But it will take the video feed from the cameras in different locations. It'll bring it into the DVR, and the DVR will place on the image of the video a date and a time based on what that box thinks the date and time is.
Okay, so when you were reviewing these videos, did you notice that different video angles had different timestamps?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and is that common to see? Or
yes.
is it uncommon to see, rather?
In the same location, it's not that common. Typically, a business would, or a location would use the same system, and then that system would have the same date and time stamped into all of the videos. But in this case, there seems like there was multiple DVRs or different systems that were imprinting the date and time onto those video files.
Okay, and when you were reviewing these videos, were there some videos that like looked like it jumped into time?
Yes.
Okay, and what could be the reason for that?
So there's multiple reasons. If it's a same camera and you see a jump in time, that typically is because there is a motion sensor activation on that camera. So the camera will only record when it detects motion within a specific zone. Oftentimes those are customizable, and if you have a camera that's kind of facing the door of a business, it might make it so that if there's motion near the door, that the camera turns on and starts recording. So if there's no activity in a zone that's being monitored for motion, the camera can disengage and not record video, often to help save space and to focus on whenever there was activity in that area.
Okay, and kind of going back to the timestamps with the incorrect times, in past cases that you've reviewed videos for, have you looked at other types of evidence in the case, like maybe body-worn camera times or maybe times on 911 calls to kind of get an idea of what the correct time is?
Yes, body cams are typically plugged in at the end of the night. They recharge, and if there's a discrepancy with the timing on the device that it imprints on that video, it will adjust its clock so that it is accurate again. The same goes, 911 center has networked in their system, so whenever a 911 call occurs, it is always up to date with the accurate time. So surveillance video is typically more problematic about having an accurate date and time because those systems can lose power, and when they begin to receive power again, it does not always account for the time that has lapsed when it was without power. And if the administrator of that device doesn't go in and reset it every time that occurs, you start seeing discrepancies in the time that is being stamped into the video and what the actual time of that video being recorded actually is.
No further questions.
Examination.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Martin, you speak with great authority. You had formal training in editing.
Yes, sir.
What was that?
I have a 2-year degree from York Technical College in video production.
You made movies?
I have made several local commercials many, many years ago, and I've been a content creator for the County of Richland for their public information channel. And so
You were asked to take surveillance video. You know how many hours of surveillance video? This was video that came from where? What was your understanding?
as far as within the Shell station, in this case specifically?
Whatever you're about to play for us is comprised of, I understood it to be surveillance camera videos. Is that full extent of it?
Yes, yes, sir.
So it's not body camera footage.
That's correct.
And where is your understanding that surveillance footage came from?
7441 Park Lane Road.
The store, the Chow. And you said that you had the participation of attorneys, some of these attorneys in the editing decisions and the construction of this PowerPoint you call it?
Yes, sir.
You said that there were a lack of synchronization in camera footage and so forth.
Yes, there was timestamps that were not consistent with the continuity of what was happening inside of the video.
All right. So you made arbitrary decisions in the construction of this presentation because the cameras are not in sync. You made decisions, arbitrary decisions about what fit together.
I think arbitrary would be a strong word. There is continuity that occurs in a space. If somebody walks in and they're wearing a red shirt or a yellow jacket and they come in from a door, even if there is a discrepancy in the time, from another angle, if that same person is coming in wearing the same clothes, even if the time is different, they perform the same actions, and then 30 seconds later, another person comes in. You start to build continuity in between the files because those actions and those people and those specific circumstances don't present again in any other time.
But your decisions and the advice you got from the prosecution, the prosecutors, you and the prosecutors chose what to emphasize in this PowerPoint, which is a distillation of the whole, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Now, as a Gamecock fan, I guess you would be able to take the films from the game we lose on Saturday night and make the Gamecocks look like winners on Sunday morning?
I don't think that's possible.
I don't have anything else, Your Honor. Clearly not a Gamecock